The Spitzer bullet, also commonly referred to as a spire point bullet, is primarily a small arms ballistics development of the late 19th and early 20th century, driven by military desire for aerodynamic bullet designs that will give a higher degree of accuracy and kinetic efficiency, especially at extended ranges. To achieve this, the projectile must minimize air resistance in flight. Bullets with a lower drag coefficient, CD, decelerate less rapidly. A low drag coefficient flattens the projectile's trajectory somewhat at long ranges and also markedly decreases the lateral drift caused by crosswinds. The higher impact velocity of bullets with high ballistic coefficients means they retain more kinetic energy. The name Spitzer is an anglicized form of the German word Spitzgeschoss, literally meaning pointed projectile. The development of Spitzer bullets made military doctrines possible which expected, not very accurate, rifle volleys at area targets at ranges up to 1,420 to 2,380 m, 1,550 to 2,600 yd. Combined with machine guns equipped with clinometers that could deliver plunging fire or indirect fire at more than 3,000 m, 3,280 yd, Spitzer bullets greatly increased the lethality of the battlefield during World War I. Before, during, and after World War I, some militaries adopted aerodynamically more refined Spitzer boat tail bullet designs with improved maximum ranges of 4,115 to 5,500 m, 4,500 to 6,010 yd, though plunging fire or indirect fire methods were not as commonly used by machine gunners during World War II as they were during World War I. Most Spitzer bullets are loaded in intermediate and high-powered rifle cartridges. History. Late 19th century. France. The Spitzer bullet design was first introduced in 1898 as the Balle D by the French Army. The Balle D bullet was designed by Captain Georges Raymond de Tailor, in order to improve the ballistic performance of the existing French 8x50 mmR Lebel service cartridge of 1886. The original 1886 pattern 8x50 mmR Lebel cartridge was an innovative service cartridge design, since it was the first military cartridge to use single-base smokeless, nitrocellulose-based, poudre B, gunpowder as developed by Paul Va in 1884. The original 1886 pattern 8x50 mmR Lebel was loaded with a 15.0 grams, 231 gr, cupronickel jacketed lead cord flat-nosed wad cutter style Balle M bullet designed by Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Lebel, achieving a muzzle velocity of 628 m/s, 2060 ft/s. The new 1898 pattern 8x50 mmR Lebel cartridge loaded with de Tailor's new lighter 12.8 grams, 198 gr, Balle D brass monometal Spitzer bullet achieved a muzzle velocity of 700 m/s, 2,300 ft/s, providing a somewhat flatter trajectory and a greatly improved maximum effective range. Besides having a pointed nose section, the Balle D was also the first military rifle projectile that had a boat tail, a streamlined tapered base, to further minimize air resistance in flight. Downrange performance. The 1898 pattern 8x50 mmR Lebel Balle D Spitzer nose profile combined with the boat tail resulted in a ballistic coefficient, G1BC, of 0.568 to 0.581. Ballistic coefficients are somewhat debatable. Fired at 700 m/s, 2,300 ft/s, muzzle velocity, the Balle D bullet retained supersonic velocity up to and past 800 m, 870 yd, V800 Mach 1.13, under ICAO standard atmosphere conditions at sea level, air density ρ equals 1.225 kg/m3, and had a maximum range of approximately 4,400 m, 4,812 yd. Even by 21st century standards 800 m, 870 yd, typical effective supersonic range is regarded as normal for a standard military rifle round. 1900–1914. German Empire. In Germany, the Gewehrprüfungskommission, GPK, Rifle Testing Commission, was responsible to improve the accuracy and performance of the 1888 pattern military M/88 ammunition and Germany's weapons chambered for M/88 ammunition like the Gewehr 1888. During a late 19th and early 20th century improvement program, that had to remedy the M/88's propellant compression and excessive barrel, grooves, wear problems, the German Ordnance Authority began to prefer Spitzer bullets by 1898. A new Spitzgeschoss aerodynamic bullet, credited to an independent ballistician Arthur Glienich, was tested in 1902 and officially adopted on April 3, 1903. After several shape revisions it entered mass production in 1904. The Spitzgeschoss nose was externally pointed like the French design and its shape was patented, but the full metal jacket Spitzgeschoss differed internally. The Gewehr Prüfungskommission program resulted in the S. Patroni aka 7.92 x 57 mm Mauser cartridge, which was loaded with a relatively lightweight 9.9 grams, 153 gr, Spitzer bullet with a slightly increased diameter of 8.2 mm, 0.323 in, that had a ballistic coefficient, G1BC, of approximately 0.321 to 0.337, ballistic coefficients are somewhat debatable, along with a dimensionally redesigned chambering and bore, designated as S-bore, and new double base, based on nitrocellulose and nitroglycerin, smokeless powder loading, which delivered a greatly improved muzzle velocity of 878 m/s, 2,880 feet/s, from a 740 mm, 29.1 in, barrel. The S. Patroni was adopted by the German Army and Navy in 1903 and had a maximum range of approximately 3,700 m, 4,050 yd. The combination of increased muzzle velocity and improved bullet aerodynamics provided a much flatter bullet trajectory, which increased the probability of hitting an individual target at most typical combat distances. At the onset of World War I, Germany developed an aerodynamically further refined bullet. This 12.8 grams, 198 gr, full metal jacket SS, Schwer's Spitzgeschoss, heavy Spitzer, boat tail projectile had a ballistic coefficient, G1BC, of 0.557 to 0.593, ballistic coefficients are somewhat debatable, and was loaded in the SS Patroni. At 760 m/s, 2,493 feet/s, muzzle velocity the SS Patroni had a maximum range of approximately 4,700 m, 5,140 yd, and retained supersonic velocity up to and past 1,000 m, 1,100 yd, V1000 Mach 1.07, under ICAO standard atmosphere conditions at sea level. Air density ρ equals 1.225 kg/m3. From its 1914 introduction, the SS Patroni was mainly issued for aerial combat and as of 1918 in the later stages of World War I to infantry machine gunners. 15 years after World War I, the S. Patroni was phased out and the SS Patroni became the standard issue ball ammunition for the German military. United States. In 1906, United States Ordnance authorities arranged to purchase the production license for the Spitzgeschoss bullet design from Glienich. Now referred to as a Spitzer design, the new 9.7 grams, 150 gr, flat base projectile that had a ballistic coefficient, G1BC, of approximately 0.405 with a cupronickel alloy jacket was incorporated into the M1906.3006 Springfield cartridge adopted by U.S. Armed Forces in 1906. The ball, M1906 rounds had a muzzle velocity of 823 m/s, 2,700 feet/s, and had a maximum range of approximately 3,117 m, 3,409 yd, and can be identified by their silver-colored bullets. The cupronickel alloy was found to quickly foul the bore. Russian Empire. In 1908 the Russian Empire adopted a new 7.62 x 54 mmR service round variant loaded with the L 9.5 grams, 147 gr, Spitzer bullet that had a ballistic coefficient, G1BC, of approximately 0.338. The 7.62 x 54 mm M1908 Type L cartridge had a muzzle velocity of 865 m/s, 2,838 feet/s. United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. In 1910 Britain officially adopted the .303 British Mark 7 cartridge variant loaded with a 11.3 grams, 174 gr, flat-base Spitzer bullet that had a ballistic coefficient, G1BC, of approximately 0.467. The .303 British Mark 7 cartridge had a muzzle velocity of 744 m/s, 2,441 foot/s, and a maximum range of approximately 2,743 m, 3,000 yd. Switzerland. Swiss 7.5 x 55 mm GP11 full metal jacket, armor piercing, and tracer projectiles. In 1911 Switzerland adopted the 7.5 x 55 mm GP11 cartridge loaded with a 11.3 grams, 174 gr, Spitzer full metal jacket bullet. Besides a pointed nose, the GP11 bullet also had a boat tail. The GP11 projectile had a ballistic coefficient, G1BC, of 0.505 to 0.514, ballistic coefficients are somewhat debatable, and had a maximum range of approximately 5,500 m, 6,015 yd. At 780 m/s, 2,559 feet/s, muzzle velocity, the standard GP11 ball Spitzer bullet retained supersonic velocity up to 800 m, 870 yd, V800 Mach 1.1, under ICAO standard atmosphere conditions at sea level, air density ρ equals 1.225 kg/m3. Kingdom of Spain. In 1913 the Ordnance Authorities of the Kingdom of Spain issued a redesigned 7 x 57 mm Mauser cartridge, 7 mm Cartucho Param Mauser Tipo S. It was loaded with a 9 grams, 138.9 gr, Spitzer bullet fired at a muzzle velocity of 850 m/s, 2,789 feet/s, with 3,251 J, 2,398 ft/lbf, muzzle energy from a 589 mm, 23.2 in, long barrel. It had a maximum range of 3,700 m, 4,050 yd. Post-1918. Sweden. In 1932 Sweden introduced the 8 x 63 mm Patron M/32 loaded with 14.2 grams, 219 gr, Spitzer bullets with a boat tail fired at a muzzle velocity of 760 m/s, 2,493 feet/s, bullets. The 8 x 63 mm Patron M/32 ammunition was not developed as general service ammunition but for anti-aircraft and indirect fire and had an effective range of approximately 3,600 m, 3,937 yd, on which the impact energy was 196 J, 145 ft/lbf, and a maximum range of approximately 5,500 m, 6,015 yd, when fired from a Kulspruta M/36 machine gun. Sweden and Norway loaded their 6.5 x 55 mm M/94 service ammunition with a 10.1 grams, 156 gr, long round-nosed bullet, B projectile, fired at a muzzle velocity of 725 m/s, 2,379 feet/s, up to the early phase of World War II and Norwegian occupation by German in 1940. From 1941 onwards Sweden, which remained neutral during World War II, adopted M/41 service ammunition loaded with a 9.1 grams, 140 gr, Spitzer bullet, D projectile, fired at a muzzle velocity of 800 m/s, 2,625 feet/s. Besides a pointed nose, the M/41D projectile also had a boat tail.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.